Well, yes, it is of no surprise that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's presumptive lead for league MVP is widening over three-time MVP Nikola Jokic. It was, after all, extremely unlikely the media was going to be bestowing Jokic with a historic fourth award.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a superstar. And damn it, the way it's looking right now, I'm going to vote for him for MVP again.
Nikola Jokic, his numbers are mind-boggling. I still am, I'm a numbers girl and I'm having trouble processing it. But when it comes to SGA, I think team success, his team being #1 in the West.
And of course, SGA is a very worthy candidate this season, unlike the guy who got the last MVP the writers jobbed Jokic out of.
It's a complete crap.
As Alexander is leading the league in scoring currently, is third in steals, and his Thunder are on a possible quest to 70 wins.
Impressive. Very nice.
No, there will be no SGA slander here, but it is absolutely ludicrous to suggest Nikola Jokic isn't by far the best player in the NBA and by far the NBA's most valuable player this season. In his most recent game, a 144-109 annihilation of the 76ers, Jokic recorded his fourth consecutive triple-double. That would be 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists on 10 of 15 shooting from the field in only 30 minutes. He did not play a single second of the fourth quarter, mind you, and that isn't it. He in fact hasn't played a single second of any fourth quarter over the last 4 games he has played during his most recent triple-double streak. And this is honestly getting absurd. The ease, that is, in which this guy is absolutely destroying the league with. He now has 19 triple-doubles on the season in the 37 games he has played in thus far, and is a mere 1/10 of an assist away from averaging a triple-double for the season, posting nightly averages of 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 9.9 assists. And now, a guy who has won 3 of the last 4 league MVPs is posting career highs in points, assists, steals, and three-point shooting percentage, and that is all while he is currently sporting career highs in player efficiency rating and box plus minus. But not just that. He is currently on pace to set the all-time single-season record in both PER and BPM. And yet, he is going to lose the MVP because the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win more games than the Denver Nuggets.
But when it comes to SGA, I think team success, his team being #1 in the West.
But speaking of BPM, could the reason for that record in Oklahoma City be because they have 4 players currently ranked in the top 70 in BPM, while the Nuggets have only 1? Nikola Jokic, that is. Seriously, and I mean this sincerely, no disrespect to SGA, but this is going to be one of the all-time steal jobs in NBA history. As Nikola Jokic is currently 3rd league-wide in scoring, 3rd in rebounds, 2nd in assists, 7th in steals, and 2nd in three-point shooting percentage. Jokic leads the league in the aforementioned PER and BPM. He leads the league in value over replacement, is tied with SGA in win shares, and leads Alexander in win shares per 48 minutes. There is no viable or realistic conversation about Jokic losing the MVP this season, which doesn't simply boil down to Jokic fatigue or just an outright desire to give it to anyone but him.
Now, he brought up Joker. And, because if you're talking about MVP, you got to bring up the guy who's going for the 4th in 5 years. Ant's thing was you can't keep giving it to him. That is a separate debate.
The Thunder will win the Western Conference. They likely will win the NBA championship. They should. The previously mentioned 4 Thunder players in the top 70 for box plus minus doesn't even include their 2nd best player in Chet Holmgren, who should be returning soon from his broken hip. And so the Thunder, who already possess the league's best defense, will be getting their best defender back. Without him, all the Thunder have done thus far is amass a plus 12.8 net differential to this point of the season. And that's a fairly decent number. It is, after all, on pace to set the all-time NBA record. They are currently over 0.5 of a point ahead of the 1971-72 Lakers, who currently hold the record mark for differential. That, of course, being the famed Lakers squad that finally got Jerry West over the hump in the NBA Finals. A team that had Wilt Chamberlain and Gail Goodrich, a team that still holds the all-time record for most consecutive wins in a season at 33, and a team that has held this differential record for over 50 years. Yet these Thunder are half a point better. All this to say, the Thunder are really good this year. Like, historically good. But as good as they are as a team, it cannot overshadow the sheer and utter dominance of Nikola Jokic. It cannot conceal the fact that Jokic is drastically better than the next best player in the league at the moment. That he has no real equal at this time. Yes, make no mistake, nothing can change any of that, even if the writers screw him out of yet another MVP.